go as we hit the backstretch of the Quadrilla Marble Run Tournament presented by Hape Toys here on Hape Fubeca. I'm Keanu Bittersiki, glad to have you here for event number 4. This is what we're calling Quadrilla Marble Volleyball, a very tall structure for today's tournament event as we have our teams competing here for an opportunity to maybe, if you're Portugal, put this thing away with just 2 more events left after today, or if you're one of the other teams, have a chance, as you see on the screen, the overall standings, to maybe pull a little closer. It's Portugal, Canada, Argentina, Mexico, and Brazil, the top 5. Go all the way down to right now a 3-way tie at the bottom between China, the Netherlands, and Indonesia. Those teams are 44 points behind. It's a 15-point advantage overall from first to second. If you think you know who's going to win today's event, you have a chance to maybe win something out of it. Download the Hape Toys Quadrilla app, make your pick, and enter for your chance to win a Quadrilla Marble Run set from Hape Toys. And without further ado, this is the Quadrilla Marble Run Tournament event number 4. It is Marble Volleyball, presented by Hape Toys. Group A is Mexico, Brazil, the Netherlands, and the United Kingdom. So they make their way down this large, very tall course. 2 to the left, 2 to the right. They will head down into our volleyball court and try to score some points. Let's see what we get. 4 points for the Netherlands, 2 points for Brazil. They'll advance. No scoring, so that's an automatic 1 from both Mexico and the United Kingdom. They will not advance through this group stage, and so Mexico, for a second straight time, after winning event number 2, they will not advance past the first stage. As you have a look at that replay there, showing you, again, you want to be the first one down, just like last time with basketball. This is a similar style. Bouncing off those walls and trying to score as many points as you can. That time, only 2 teams score. If you do not score and you land on either side of the board, you're given an automatic 1. And so that is going to result with 2 1s, and so those 2 teams are out as we move into Group B. This is Spain and China, and then Indonesia and Argentina. Argentina has been a powerhouse in this tournament. Consistently in the top 5, finished 3rd, Tacoma bronze last time in event number 3 as they make their way onto the volleyball court. Some scoring for Indonesia. They're going to get 4 points. They will advance. They're joined by Spain, Argentina, and China are out as Argentina, for the first time, not going to advance through the group stage here. That is a devastating loss for them, as they have been good throughout this tournament. But with how good Portugal has been, you have to be great to keep up with them. And this time, a big loss there for Argentina. You can see they were the last ones on the court for quite a while as well. And so they are going to be eliminated here as we move to Group C. Back to the top of the stadium here, where we begin this event. A daunting task for these teams, as Group C is Germany, the United States, your points leader Portugal, and Switzerland. Switzerland had a strong run last time. Right now it's Portugal and the U.S. that are in the lead. They're going to be the first ones down. Portugal is going to score. Actually, maybe they're not. They are not going to score. Portugal will get a 0. They don't score any points. The U.S. scores 3. They're through, as is Germany with 2. And Portugal, the overall standings leader, they are done, and they are very likely headed to a 16th place finish here, because they didn't score anything at all. It's a costly loss for them, and potentially going to cost them a lot of points here on their lead. I'm a little surprised right there. I thought it was going to land in at least one of them. Oh, man, just rimmed out. And in fact, it looked like it got some help there from Germany in keeping Portugal from getting through. Wow, that is a really costly one. You can see the scoreboard right over the Germans. As we move to our final group, Italy, Canada, India, France. 2 more spots in the semifinals on the line. Big chance for Canada to make up some ground. They are in 2nd place right now, down 15. They're going to score a couple of points, as will Italy. And neither India nor France are going to finish. So now, in the last 2 groups, we have 3 teams that do not get any points at all. And that is a big help there for Portugal. That hurts Canada, but they're through with the best time out of that grouping. Went through pretty quickly there. But a surprising finish there from Group D. Two teams unable to put any points on the board, and you see it was nearly a third team. The last moment there, able to score. Wow. Disappointing run there from that group. As we will advance now into our semifinals. So 8 down, 8 to go. There are the results, 9th through 16th. And ultimately, Portugal will end up 14th and receive 2 points from today's event. Argentina, the highest score out of anybody that did not make it through. They get 7 points. China, Mexico, Switzerland, the UK. And then you get down to Portugal, as we said, in 14th. Here's Semifinal A. This is the US, Spain, Germany, and Indonesia. Indonesia out to a strong start, trailing just Germany. Now it's the US bringing up the rear. Again, it's all about the points, not necessarily who comes down first. And as we look for some scores, it's going to be just one score. That is Spain. And the time is going to be the tiebreaker here. First to the bottom of the board that didn't score was Germany. They are through to the final. And now a real struggle here, it seems, for these teams to be able to score any points at all. That is now 5 out of the last 8 that haven't put up anything. How about that? The U.S. looked like they lipped out of one there, which cost them. They will not advance back to their second final, but they did get out of the group stage, which is a step in the right direction there for the American team. But you've only got 2 more events after this one. Is it too little too late for the team that won the first event? Moving on to Semifinal B here. And the final 2 spots in the final. There are the competitors. The Netherlands, Italy, Brazil, and Canada. Remember, Canada second right now in the standings. If you want to make this thing close, you want Canada in the final as we get toward the end of this tournament. And it looked like Canada did come through with a 1. It's 0 for Italy. The Netherlands puts up 4. They're through, as is Brazil, with a score of 3. And so Canada will not make it back to the final. Will not have a chance to improve on their silver from last time and finish out the entire continent of North America scoring wins here in this tournament, as they will be eliminated here. And we'll have to watch the final, just like 12 of the 16 teams from the sidelines. Brazil, the last one to make it in with that score there at the last moment, as they join the Netherlands in our final. And the results 5th through 8th. Canada picks up 5th, Italy 6th, Indonesia 7th, and the US will take 8th. Here is the final. For the medals now, the Netherlands, Germany, Brazil, and Spain. Right now, Germany in the lead, followed by Spain, then the Netherlands, and then Brazil. 3 go to the left side, 1 to the right. And they make their way down. Looks like no score here. There's a score for Brazil. They're the only team that's going to score. 1 point for the Netherlands, nothing for Germany or Spain. Brazil takes gold and wins event number 4. The Netherlands pick up a silver, and by virtue of the time, it's going to be a bronze medal finish for Germany. Spain comes up empty in the final. So they will not win a medal here. They will take 4th place. Look at the score here from Brazil. Here's the one that wins it. Stopped up there. Looked like that would have been probably a 3-pointer. Instead, they end up getting 4. Either way, they were the only ones to actually score on the board. And so any kind of score was going to be a win for them. Congratulations to Brazil. They become the 4th different winner in 4 events, joining Mexico, the US, Portugal, and now themselves, as you have a look at the official results from event number 4. And now, here are the overall point standings. It is Portugal in the lead. Their lead has been slightly made a little smaller there. It's down to 6 points. It's a tie for second now between Canada and Brazil. 4th place is still Argentina. Mexico is in 5th. The U.S. goes up from 7th to 6th, so they're getting a little closer there. Switzerland, Spain, France, and the Netherlands, the top 10, to go all the way down to India. Right now running in last with just 15 points. They are in 16th place. And so it gets a little bit tighter here, from a 15-point lead to a 6-point lead. And a two-way tie for second, Brazil and Canada. There are the competitors from today up on the podium. Third place for Germany, second place for the Netherlands, but today they all aspire to be Brazil as they get the gold here at event number 4 of the Quadrilla Marble Run Tournament presented by Hape Toys on Marble Fubeca. Until next time, I'm Keanu Bitterzicki, and thanks for watching.